It's pretty easy to roll your eyes these days
Yeah.
when a brand starts talking up its charity work or sustainability.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've all seen so much stuff that just feels like, well, greenwashing, right? Like it's tacked on for marketing.
Hmm.
But what if a company's environmental side wasn't just an add-on? What if it was like the whole reason it started?
Exactly.
So today we're looking into Lōcī. They're a micro brand based out in Los Angeles.
A very small operation. Yeah.
And they seem like a really interesting counterpoint to all that skepticism. A totally different way of thinking about it, maybe.
Well, yeah, and what's really interesting is where the founder, Trip Henderson, came from. His background was actually in disaster relief.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he saw firsthand, these cherished places just getting destroyed. And that experience really pushed him to create something that could help preserve these kinds of threatened environments.
So that's where Lōcī came from.
That's the origin. And the name itself, Lōcī, it's from the Latin term genius loci,
Genius Lōcī.
which basically means the spirit of place. That sort of unique vibe, the atmosphere, the intangible stuff that makes a location feel special.
Okay, I like that. Spirit of place.
And this is where they really stand out. I mean, Lōcī is, as far as we know, the only watch brand that gives 10% of its actual revenue.
Revenue, not profit.
Right, 10% of total revenue straight to nonprofits that protect these threatened places. It's not just a slice of the profits at the end of the year.
That's fundamental then. Built right in.
Totally. It's baked into the business model from day one. And beyond just the money, which is significant, the watches themselves are designed to raise awareness for the specific place that inspired them.
A dual purpose.
Yeah.
Funds and focus.
Exactly.
Okay, that 10% of revenue, that really does set a high bar. So this whole idea of spirit of place, how does that actually show up in the watches?
Good question.
Let's zoom in on their first collection, the Pacific Coast Highway Series, the PCH series. It's all about the California coast, right?
Yeah. The classic West Coast drive.
And the money from this series specifically helps the Surfrider Foundation.
That's right. The California-based group working to protect oceans and beaches. A perfect fit.
So yeah, let's unpack this. How does that PCH vibe translate into the actual watch design? What are the details? Okay, let's really dive into how this purpose-driven idea looks and feels on the wrist.
Sounds good.
So thinking about this Lōcī Pacific Coast Highway series, what really comes through is that it's way more than just telling time, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
It feels like a real tangible connection to conservation. It kind of embodies a company where the good cause isn't separate, it's the foundation.
Yeah, and they really do manage to capture that spirit of place, that genius Lōcī idea we talked about earlier.
How so? Like what specifically?
Well, take the Monterey Bay model. The dial has this blue wave pattern, right? Instantly makes you think of the ocean, the Pacific.
Okay, yeah, I can picture that.
And then there's this dark blue ring around the edge of the dial, and it's slightly recessed, sunk down a bit. That's meant to represent the deeper waters offshore.
Oh, interesting detail.
And even the text, the words Pacific Coast Highway on the dial, it's in the exact same font you see on the actual California road signs.
Really? That's specific.
Yeah. It directly ties it back to that iconic drive, that specific place. It's these little things that build up that feeling.
That makes sense. So it's not just a theme, it's in the specifics.
Right. And, this raises a point about the watches themselves, their quality and value,
Yeah.
and how that connects to the mission.
Okay, yeah. What are we talking about mechanically?
Well, all the PCH watches use Swiss-made movements. The quartz ones, which go for $595 USD, use a Ronda 715. That's a really solid, reliable Swiss quartz.
Dependable.
Exactly. And the automatics, they're $895 USD, and they have the Sellita SW200-1 inside.
Oh, the SW200? That's a well-known Swiss automatic workhorse. You see that in pricier watches sometimes.
You definitely do. It's great value here. And crucially, the watches are designed, assembled, and also individually tested in the U.S.
Assembled here, too.
Yep. So when you factor all that in, the Swiss movement, the U.S. assembly and testing, and that built-in 10% revenue donation, that's core to who they are.
Right, that donation isn't extra, it's part of the price.
Exactly. It makes the pricing seem, well, pretty reasonable, actually. You're not just buying a watch, you're kind of investing in the cause it represents. Funds and awareness, like we said.
This whole look at Lōcī, it really shows how a product can be, I don't know, more than just what it does. It can be a statement, right?
Mm-hmm.
A direct contribution, even just a reminder on your wrist of something important.
Yeah, definitely.
And it makes you think, doesn't it?
Hmm.
What if more of the things we choose, the things we like and bring into our lives, what if they were designed right from the start to actively help protect the places we care about?
That's a powerful thought.
Yeah. Something to maybe mull over as you look at the objects around you.
For sure.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive today.